What's going on in Dadeville, Alabama, Mr. Sam? This is KN4CUE.
Okay, Mr. Charlie, thank you for picking me up. This is Kilo Fox 4, Tango X-Ray Quebec, Dadeville, Alabama, and things are kind of quiet here. The sun's trying to go down, and it's peeping over the tops of the trees across the highway over there on the west side of South 49. But anyway, things are quiet here in Dadeville, and I'm happy about that. We need it to be quiet. Things to be exciting. It was all right when I was a young man, but I tell you what, at age 82, I need all the peace and quiet I can get. Thanks for picking me up, Charlie, and hope we have a good Eagle net tonight. Back to you, KN4CUE, KL4TXQ.
KL4TXQ, this is KN4CUE. Yeah, I agree, Sam. I like both.
Evening, Charlie, W4KR. Yep, sorry about that. W4 kilowatt radio, W4KR. Go ahead.
Study your Bible. N4, study your Bible. I'll have you down. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. Back to W4KR, and I apologize. I don't have your name on my list. Please tell me what it is, and I'll make sure, and I won't ever ask you again. W4KR, please come. It's your time to give me your comments. This is KN4CUE.
Yeah, okay, Charlie. Good evening to you. KN4CUE and the net, W4KR. Name is Stan, Sierra Tango Alpha November, and I'm located in the northwest corner of South Carolina, outside the town of Walhalla. Live in suburban Walhalla, so to speak, and copying everybody quite well, really. Band conditions don't sound too bad. So you all carry on. I'll be here listening, and you can catch me after the net starts. We'll be here listening. KN4 at the temperature here late this afternoon, early this evening, 77 degrees. KN4CUE. This is W4KR.
WA4KM.
Evening, Kenneth.
W4KM. You down, Kevin? Thank you, sir. Alright, I'm on break, and if somebody can give me a relay on W4KR's name, somebody keyed up, and I got a carrier whenever he was giving me his name, so I can write that down, please.
W4KR is Stan in Walhalla.
That's Stan that does the other net. Mr. Stan, we appreciate you being there. I apologize. The list, but it was an older list, and I apologize for that. But thank you for being there. That means a lot. You being on. Thank you very much, sir. So I'm gonna break with Stan, and I'm gonna go to Richard in Hoff, Alabama. N4, study your Bible. Please study your KN4CUE.
Down here. I had to crash it somewhere. Yeah, Dan's a terrible check coming this way. But everything's okay. Went and got me, had to go to Fort River today and get some hearing aids. And I go back to Buck, get more. But other than that, everything's cool around here. Been chasing a donkey out there. Carrying donkey was out. Good to hear everybody. N4SYB.
N4SYB, KN4CUE. Well, Richard, getting your hearing aids in good shape really makes radio more enjoyable. So I'm glad you were able to do that. I'm going to break with Richard. I'm going to pick up Kevin. WE4AM, the voice of Villarica. Please come with your comments, sir. This is KN4CUE.
All right. Good to hear you, Charlie. Good to hear you too there, Richard. Studying about. You're doing well after that spill you took. You and Miss Sharon. So good to hear you on here tonight, Richard. And I'm going to try my best to get out there when you get better. I've already talked with Manuel and shoot that Donnie and who else? Ricky. There's a bunch of them. So when I swing through there to pick them up, I told them I was going to have to get a doggone bus. Oh, we have a good time. Anyway, good to hear you again there, Richard. Stan, you were boiling in here from up there in the Golden Triangle. Richard, not Richard, what was I going to say? Charlie, there we go. I'm tired, guys. My sister-in-law's been up here for 3 or 4 days, and she brought our great nieces, which are 9 years old, and you think you got some news, or you get a set of twin girls running around here between the pool and outside and games and all that. And I said, I'm going to have to take a vacation just to get some rest and a break. Man, the energy they got. Wow. If I had a little bit of that, if you could bottle that stuff up and sell it, we'd all be millionaires. Anyway, this on the Kenwood 990 this evening. I'm running about, looks like I couldn't tell, anyway, about 180 watts, maybe 200 watts, not much, and PEP in around 736 according to this LP100. Not honking it too bad, but anyway, copying everybody pretty good. So let me turn it back to you, Charlie. I'm going to try my best to get in here. I'm back and forth, between them, which I text you and let you know, but I'll try to be here for the net. Let's see. Back to you, Charlie. KN4CUE. This is WE4AM in the city of Gold.
WE4KM. This is KN4CUE. I appreciate you being there. Yeah, 9-year-old with. And I can imagine twin girls. Boy, I bet they are hard to keep up with. But of course, you sound great as always, and we appreciate you being there. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and start the net. It's okay with y'all. It's 6 o'clock Central Time. Is the frequency clear? This is the Eagle AM WE4AM net operating on 3885 kilocycles in AM mode. This is a directed net. Your net control this evening is Charlie. Net control for the Eagle AM sub net WE4AM. This net begins taking check-ins at 5:30 Central Time, and the actual net will follow at 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll now allow 30 seconds of quiet reflection period in memory and appreciation for all essential personnel, silent keys, and anyone suffering from ailments. Let's begin 30 seconds now. Please come now with your call sign. None heard. If you're already on the list, you don't need to check in again, but if you've not already checked in and you have a kilowatt, a kilo call sign, please come now with your call sign. Kilo call sign, please come now.
Kilo Golf 4 Whiskey, Quebec, Quebec.
Squawk 4 Whiskey something, please come again, sir.
Kilo Golf 4 Whiskey, Quebec, Quebec.
Kilo Golf 4 Whiskey, Quebec.
That's correct.
Hey, Rich.
Any other kilo call signs? Any other kilo call signs? Kilowatt 4, Joe's Coffee Pot. I have you down. Thank you, sir. All right. Any November calls? Any November calls? Please come down with your call sign. Any November calls?
Sorry, you manual down there.
I apologize, Manuel. TV, Kilowatt 4, TV. I apologize, Manuel. You got caught up in the garbage. I have you down, Manuel. Thanks a lot. All right. Any other November calls? November calls. How about any Alpha calls? It's not already on the list. Any Alpha calls? Please come down with your call sign.
Alpha Bravo 4, Alpha Mike.
Bravo 4, Alpha Mike. Have you down. Thank you, sir. All right. Whiskey call sign. Any whiskey call sign? Please come down.
W4OLJ.
W4OLJ. That's Virgil. I have you down. Thank you, sir. WA4FUU, this is Ted, or no, this is WE4AM, and yeah, I can tell a difference, Richard. Last time I know the conditions are bad, but you sound a lot louder than you have in the past to me, so I think the new antenna has made a difference, so congratulations on that. So I'm going to break Mr. Richard, and I'm going to pick up Don on Pick Ridge. K5HFG, please come here, comment, sir. This is WE4AM. WE4AM. This is K5HFG. Thanks for doing this, Charlie. It's really rough. I can hear very few people. I know they're there. I can see their carrier. It's the constant noise here. It's hard to hear. HFG, WE4AM. Don, you sound pretty good, but you're right. The conditions are horrible. But we're gonna make it through. I don't want to say horrible. They're rough. Because it's been worse than this before. So we'll make it through. But we appreciate you. We got a pretty good list, and I really am proud. Thanks, guys, for being there on a kind of a bad night. So I'm gonna break with Don. I'm gonna pick up normal. KF4TV, please tell me your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
WE4AM, this is KF4TV. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm
K4VZS, have you down?
It's been a beautiful day. So, we did get some rain late yesterday afternoon, right here where I'm living, but other places didn't get none, or none or very little. But anyway, we've had a busy day here and all that, so I got another busy day coming up. I got to go to the VA Fleet Center in Decatur, Georgia tomorrow, so I'll make that long trip on up there. But anyway, it's promising. I know some people probably aren't. We're on the Collins 32B1, listening on the 75A1. And I'm going to put out about 100 watts here, so it's good to be able to check in tonight. So, Charlie, back to you. 53, we'll check y'all in here next week. So, WE4AM, KF4TV.
KF4TV, this is WE4AM. Normal, I got most of that, and I know you're on some Collins equipment, and it's sounding good whenever I hear it, but the conditions aren't great between you and I tonight, but I appreciate you being out on a noisy night, and thanks a lot. So I'm going to bring the number to pick up back in Georgia, W4AX. Please tell me your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
All right, WE4AM, W4AX. Thanks, Richard, and thanks so much for running the net. You always do a fantastic job, and hello to my good neighbor Kevin. Kevin, there's a swap meet coming up over middle of the month. If you don't have a tailgate swap meet, if you don't have the details on that, let me know. I'll send them to you. And Stan, you're king of the hill here. You've got a really booming signal in here tonight. And I've been a ham, I think 55 years. And the excuse of having to go fetch the donkey is the best I've ever heard. So you are excused. Well done. I'm running 375 watts of carrier. And I've been out doing some chainsawing and servicing air conditioning units. And we lost our power this afternoon for 4 or 5 hours. And I've got one of those Generac whole home generators, and it sure is nice because it just picks right up and runs the whole house. And you really need it when it's hot out like this. John, good evening to you, my friend, K4VZS, and hope to hear your new surprise on the air tonight. Thanks again, Charlie. Back over to you. WE4AM, W4AX.
This is WE4AM. Matt, we appreciate your 375 watts because it's needed tonight, and you sound fantastic. You win the prize for strongest signal so far. We appreciate it. But yeah, being able to service air conditioners is gold because air conditioning people, it's amazing what they charge. I got one that's got a little Freon leak. It's an old unit, and I've got some R22 Freon that I've got, and of course that stuff is real expensive, but I said, hey, I just need you to come out and put some in it. He was here about 20 minutes, and it was $150 for him to put my R22 Freon in it. So any kind of that stuff you do yourself is money in your pocket. I'm going to break with Mac, and I'm going to pick up Jimmy, K4, KHV. Please tell me your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
Okay, Charlie. It's K4, KHV. We're down this way. Might be here now. Hey, John come in here with a basic signal over this way. It's kind of good, John. Okay, several others, Joe and Richard and Diddle. Morgan. Yeah, you seem to be picking up forward, so let's get stronger down this way. We're going to vote for Ryan Fulton. That's what they say. I can see the interphone we're about out of the back door. We're about maybe 200 yards north of the interstate, so maybe out of those fires.
KHV, this is WE4AM. Well, Jimmy, you sound good. The 922 is doing a good job for you. It's putting your signal out there, and we appreciate you being there. I'm going to break with Mr. Jimmy. I'm going to pick up Richard, W4, WFL. Please come with your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
Okay, this is W4 WFL, and
You call me?
not yet, Kevin.
W4 WFL, this is WE4AM. Richard, we appreciate you being there. I'm on 7300 too. The 7300 is the best radio they ever made for the money. Okay, I clarified that, guys. Don't roast me. Okay, for the money, it's the best modern radio in my opinion. Only my opinion. But Richard, we appreciate you being there on Noisy Night. Thanks a lot. So I'm going to break with Mr. Richard. I'm going to pick up Roy, W4I Diddle. Please tell me your comment, sir. This is WE4AM.
Woo! Woo, Drake. Come on in there, Roy.
It's good to be not anything. I'm going to turn it back to you, Charlie. This band is lousy here at my house, and I'm not hearing nobody much. I'm coming and going, so there you go. Let's go turn it back to this old saying. Well, let me say this before I get out of here. I'm running Miss Daisy May this evening, a BMW 5100, a B model, and the B stands for beautiful, an NC300 receiver, a pair of 813s, and a BMW amplifier. And there you go. Let me turn it for you, Charlie. Everybody have a good week, and behave yourself, and be careful. And whatever you do, listen to what I'm fixing to say. I hope everybody out there in Radio Land feels as good as I will. Back to you, Charlie, from W4 Diddle Pensacola.
Be so beautiful. Very good.
Diddle, this is WE4AM. Sam, Roy, we just appreciate you showing up tonight. So whatever you want to share with us is great. And but Daisy May did a good job for you as usual. We appreciate you being there tonight. So I'm gonna break with Roy. I'm gonna pick up Sam, KF4TXQ. Go ahead and come with your comments, Mr. Sam. This is WE4AM. All right, WE4AM from the Eagle Nest. This is Sam KF4TXQ. I'm in Dadeville, Alabama, on beautiful Lake Martin, where it's warmed up to about 79 degrees. And light winds. It's a very calm evening, and it's just lovely. I tell you what, I love living where I live. But anyway, boy, Mr. Jimmy Adams was sounding good. Good to hear him on his rig up there in Mariana. And I heard Kevin come in there. Kevin had a commanding signal as always, and I think I heard Virgil coming in, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, everybody's sounding pretty good here, but Mother Nature's doing a better job than any of us. Mother Nature's running those snaps of static lightning in there, and it sure does pop and crackle and carry on. But that's all right. You're doing a great job, Charlie, with the net. Thank you very much for letting me aboard. This is Kilo Fox 4, Tango X-Ray Quebec. Back to the Eagle Net. Over. Kilo 4, Tango X-Ray Fox, Quebec. This is WE4AM. Sam, I appreciate you being there, and you sound really good. Your radio, which I know we're close together, but it sounds awesome. And we appreciate you being there, and I'm glad everything's beautiful in Dadeville, Alabama. So I'm going to break with Mr. Sam. I'm going to pick up Stan. W4KR, please tell me your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
Okay, fine, Charlie. Good evening to you. WE4AM, the Eagle Net, W4KR, Walhalla, South Carolina. Copping everybody just fine. Band conditions actually are pretty good tonight here, Charlie. A little bit of noise, but copying everybody. Don over in Tick Ridge, when you first called in, you were a little bit on the light side, but when you come on back in for your transmission, you were rocking and rolling, doing just fine. And Mac, you reminded me. Listening to your signal reminded me of my teenage days listening to WXYZ radio up in Detroit. They were the rock station, the hard rock station up there, which were great for teenagers. They ran just about the same amount of echo that you're running tonight. Charlie, carry on. We'll catch you all next week. WE4AM, this is W4KR.
W4KR, this is WE4AM. Sam, we appreciate you being there. You sound great. And yeah, it's funny how things can remind you of something way in your past. And yeah, if we all sound like Mac, we'd be in good shape. So I'm gonna break with Mr. Stan. I'm gonna pick up Richard in Off, Alabama. N4SYB. Please come with your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
Thank you, Charlie. Now, we run the 4-hour watts. I don't know if I'm making it or not. W4AM Fly big. Well, they talking about my donkey. I sure donkey. We used to breed miniature donkeys, and we got the Mo Stallion left, and he still thinks he's rules the roost around here. He steals stuff. He'll run a ride on everything I got. He'll get on the bush over ride while I'm cutting it. Tried to get on a four-wheeler with me, but I got another critter down in the town, and it's an alligator. His name is Boudreaux. Rufus died. Boudreaux's about 4 feet, and he just follows around like baby. Good evening to everybody, and Kevin, when you get ready, just let me know, call me, and we'll see if we can make arrangements, make that thing for you. Good to hear, Charlie. Jimmy, you sound good, Mary Ann. And Lord Sam, you always sound good. And boy, it's Webby.
Did you say the donkey rode on the four-wheeler?
Mr. Richard, you sound awesome. You sound great. I think the conditions have gotten better since the last time we talked. So that's awesome. And yeah, those dogs, it's amazing how attached you can get to them. I've got my father-in-law. Used to have a little chihuahua that he would mow grass with, and everybody'd make fun of him about riding that dog around while he was mowing grass. It didn't bother him. He still drive that dog around every lap he made mowing grass. That dog was sitting on his lap. But we appreciate you being there, Richard. I'm going to break with you, and I'm going to go to Kevin. WE4AM, please come your comments, sir. The voice of Villarica. This is WE4AM.
All right, WE4AM. Good evening, everyone. This is WE4AM. Hope everybody had a great day today. We've had the sister-in-law up here again from Statesboro and Savannah area, and the 9-year-old twins having a good time, but they're leaving, packing up actually. And I just got done cooking. I've done them some of my crock pot stew for 18 hours, actually 2 days, and caramelized some carrots and potatoes and dyed onions and a big roast and the little Swansons. You can't cook it without that Swanson's broth and my little special touch of seasonings. But anyway, seasonings. We had a great time. I like to fell out of the chair over here when Richard said the donkey rode the four-wheeler. I was going to say, we can make $100,000 off of that on that America's Funniest Videos. But Boudreaux, I've heard that name before. And anyway, everybody sounded good. Richard, so good to hear you. Glad it sounds like you're doing a lot better, and praise God for that. And you and Miss Sharon and Manuel, we got to get Manuel. He's been a little under the weather. He sounded a little better tonight, but anyway, I can't wait to get down there and see you guys. I got everything, by the way, all the wire, the connectors, the pulleys, which you don't need them, and the well, everything. I got it all, what you told me to get, Richard, to put that loop up. Looking forward to doing that. Feeling good. Been walking, as some of you know on Facebook, every night, anywhere from 1 mile to 2.2 miles. Doing good, feeling good. Doing my garden, the yard. These last 2 years, I'll tell you, I didn't think I was going to make it. And praise God for that. Thank y'all all for the prayers. I'm telling you. If any of y'all know me good about the open hearts I've had and this MRSA flesh eating, about to eat my legs off, and I got to keep them, you'll know I'm living proof He's the Almighty, because He sure answered my prayers and everybody else prayed for me. So thank y'all for that, really. Good bunch here, good bunch on all the AM nets. I really enjoy doing them, and I know Miss Sam and Stan and just all of us that do these nets, and even here, the list goes on, and it's all about the people, too. It ain't just us calling it. It's, shoot, I feel like I'm just one of the guys, or I'd like to think I was anyway. Anyway, enough of that. I'll get on the soapbox, because I ain't been on in a few days. So, there you go. Charlie, good. Thanks for calling the net. Looks like I think maybe we'll have it next week. We'll just roll it on around Richard and then me. And, of course, we got the Tuesday night net tomorrow night. And the sister-in-law and them's going home sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll try to make that one tomorrow night. But anyway, not on the regular rig tonight. I'm on a Vice Box Kenwood 990 and a little KLS 1306 again. Like I said, about 200 watts or so. But back to you, Charlie. I made an old buzzer transmission, as Andy would have said. AM transmission. WE4AM and the Eagles flying high. This is WE4KM from the City of Gold in West Bagod, Georgia. Back to you, Charlie.
Good morning, Kevin. That's Kim.
WE4KM. This is WE4AM. We appreciate you being there, Kevin. I'm glad that you're being able to get around and enjoying yourself like you're supposed to. And I'm praise God for His healing on your body. And I'm glad you're able to enjoy yourself this summer. That's awesome. I'm going to break with Kevin. I'm going to go to Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey, Quebec. Please tell me your name, and I won't ever ask you again. I'll have it on my thing. Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey, Quebec. Please tell me your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
Yeah, good deal there, WE4AM. This is Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey, Quebec. Name's Richard, and we're over here in the lovely state of Alabama, not too far away from Kevin. And we just dropping in here to put a word or two in out here and make sure Kevin was in here so we could hear him and make sure he's doing okay. He don't answer the phone a lot of times, and I'm not one to really call and interfere with him too much, but from time to time I do. And we was just checking around and seeing how things was going. We're just running an old rice box, Apache Lab Anon 7000 with about 200 watt dead key of a carrier, and it's just nice to know that I can get this thing to work for me on AM and be able to get in here and transmit with all of y'all. Y'all sounding real good over here at my home 20, and I hope a lot of y'all can hear me as well. With that, I'll go ahead and turn it back over to the net control, and we'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. KG4 WQQ.
Sound good, Richard.
Audio.
Whiskey, Quebec. Richard, this is WE4AM. Richard, you sound awesome. The 7000 it sounds great. I wouldn't touch anything on it. You got it set up perfect for AM. It sounds wonderful. So I'd just leave it like it is for AM because you sound great. We appreciate you being there. So I'm going to break with Richard. I'm going to pick up Joe. K4JCP, please tell me your comments. Mr. Joe, this is WE4AM.
WE4AM. K4JCP, Joe here. We enjoyed a nice day this week. Chattanooga here. We keep going over till we see the one we've got down here. So I'm going to do the radio stuff. I'm going to get ahead of it here. Good to everybody on the station line. And coming up the scene between daytime good for this area that we come. Thank you, Charlie, for holding forth. And like I said, we are for AM, WE4AM. Back to net, 73.
K4JCP, this is WE4AM. Well, Joe, you're sounding really good, and I think I heard you say you were in and out a little bit because of command conditions. That you were moving to Chattanooga. I love Chattanooga. We go, that's about, 90 minutes from my house, and we visit Chattanooga a lot. It's a nice town, a lot of stuff to do in Chattanooga. So if you're moving to Chattanooga, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. So I'm going to break Mr. Joe, and I'm going to pick up Manuel, one of our net controls. KW4TV, Manuel, please come your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
WE4AM. I think it's my turn. Charlie, you was up and down. I couldn't tell, but I think I heard my call sign. But good evening to you, Charlie. I know you probably can't hear me any better, but hello to everybody out there. Everybody sounding good. Jimmy and SYB and Kevin and John, everybody's sounding great. Tom, I heard you well too. And WQQ Richardson sounded great. But anyway, I went to the doctor to go have that wonderful colonoscopy Wednesday. Got some blockage that's been bothering me, so we're going to find out what's going on there. So maybe everything will work out. I'm starting to take the cocktails tonight, so y'all know how that'll be the next day or two. Get on up there Wednesday and get that little procedure done. But anyway, Dizzy May was showing out tonight. She sounded good, really. And SYB and SYE, Kevin, I was going to tell you the real donkey's name, SYE says is Richard. That's the real donkey's name, but anyway, good to hear everybody. We won't hold it up. Hello, Mr. John. And we'll talk to everybody soon. Hope to see everybody in the near future get this little procedure done. WE4AM, KW4TV. Oh, one other thing. We got a Ham Fest in Milton, July the 7th and 8th. Ham Fest in Milton, Florida, July the 7th and 8th. So with that, I'll turn it back to you, Charlie. KW4TV from the tallest mountain in Florida.
KW4TV, this is WE4AM. Man, you were sounding awesome. You're sounding great. You're booming in here in North Alabama. So I guess we got that wire stretched between your house and my house good. So anyway, you're sounding great, and I'll be praying for you on Wednesday, making sure that procedure is the way we want it to be, and what they find is something that we want it to be. And so I'll keep you in my prayers, Manuel. I'm going to break with Manuel. I'm going to pick up AB4AM. I don't know I don't have a name to go with this call sign, but that's one of the coolest call signs I've heard, so I'm jealous of your call sign. So it's over to you, sir. AB4AM, please come with your comments. This is WE4AM.
Well, all right, fine business, Charlie. WE4AM in the group. This is AB4AM, Rob, over here in the big metropolis, Dawsonville, Georgia. I'm hoping everybody's hearing me pretty good. It looks like I'm just a tad high in frequency, but hang on a second. Let's try that. See if that ain't a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, everybody seems been coming in real good up here tonight. We've been dodging the weather a little bit, and had some thunderstorms come in pretty tight a little earlier. That's why I was a little late getting back in. We had to disconnect for just a few minutes. But everything kind of subsided. The clouds parted and allowed to get up on the air. So, Don over in Tech Ridge, you had a Q5 copy over here in the big metropolis tonight. I hope you hear me. I hope the band conditions have come in. So everybody's signals have come in real good. Good to be in here tonight, and look forward to getting in here a lot more while we're having a little break in the work schedule. So I won't hold it, and Charlie and doing a good job as always, and looking forward to being in here the rest of the week, maybe. So I'll put it back over there to you, my friend. Well, I need to tell you what I'm working on. I'm working with a Valiant 2 up here, and they got a double ZEP antenna up set to about 110 foot. So maybe y'all are hearing me. So anyway, back to you, Charlie. WE4AM from AB4AM.
AB4AM, this is WE4AM, Rob. You sound awesome. That Valiant is killing it for you. You sound really, really good. From Dawsonville to Oneonta, Alabama, it sounds awesome. I appreciate you being there, and really good signal. So I'm going to break with Rob, and I'm going to pick up Mr. Virgil, W4OLJ. Please come with your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
WE4AM in the net. This is W4OLJ. Okay, Charlie. Well, the band has got better since I first turned on. In fact,
Norval down there, he come up real well, sounded good up here. And I know you had a little trouble with him, but boy, he had a pathway up here. Been a nice day here in the valley today. It's rained all around us for the last couple of days, but dry as a bone here. The farmers, they're needing rain on the crops. I guess we'll get it though. Yeah, when Mac came on there, boy, he was booming in up here, and Stan mentioned the little faint echo in there. I heard that, and it really sounded good. It reminded me back, I think it was a 1957 Pontiac that came out with that reverberation system in the radio, and it sounded good. That reminded me of that. But I mean I don't know really what Mac's running, but he sounds good up here. It's just, as somebody said there, it's just awesome. So anyway, not much going on, but we enjoy that, and Charlie, you're doing a great job there. It's good to hear all these good signals. So back to you there, 73 to everybody, WE4AM, W4OLJ in Sweetwater.
You're sounding great from the Sweetwater Valley.
W4OLJ, this is WE4AM, and Virgil, as always, your signal's awesome, and we're all jealous of your voice. You sound, it's just a golden voice, and we're all jealous of that. So we appreciate you being there. And I know what you're talking about. It's getting a little dry here in North Alabama. I'm not going to complain because we've had a lot of rain before that, but it's been so wet. We're not used to it being a little bit dry here in North Alabama in the last few months. So anyway, appreciate you being there, Virgil. Sound awesome. I'm going to break with Virgil. I'm going to pick up Greg, WB4KKJ. Please come with your comments, sir. This is WE4AM. WB4KKJ.
WE4AM WB4KKJ.
WB4KKJ, this is WE4AM. Well, Greg, the beeline is sounding really good. Greg's stuff's always awesome stuff, and that's why it's so desirable by so many people. But you sound awesome, and the L4B's doing a good job for you, too. We appreciate you being there. So I'm going to break with Greg. I'm going to pick up Tom. W9TAB, Tom, Mr. Tom, please come with your comments. This is WE4AM.
W4AM, W9TAB, good evening. Charlie, for doing the round table and the net. Everybody's sounding good here, I'll tell you what. Kevin, Jimmy, Stan, Joe, Stan, Ron, Manuel, John, Greg, Richard, boy, tell you what, it's getting hot. I'll tell you what, I was out today. It's getting hot. I'll tell you, just now, just like morning. Summer doesn't matter.
W9TAB, this is WE4AM. Well, Tom, the 756 and the AL80 is doing a good job for you. You sound really good, and we appreciate you being there and appreciate all you do. Thanks a lot, Tom. So I'm going to break with Tom and pick up John, K4VZS, and they said something about you were on a new rig or something. and it's going to be a surprise. So I'm anxious to hear about it, Mr. John. This is WE4AM.
4AM, K4. Well, Charlie, you come up here so I can talk to you now, boy. 6 o'clock, I could hardly hear anything. Conditions were running. Well, they choppers just kilowatt tonight. Thanks to Mark and a few others, we've put together a fish that looks like it's all a 1959 handbook. But it's looking good. I'm on low power, but I don't think anybody had any trouble. Anyway, it's on the net. Appreciate you taking it. K4VZS, thanks so.
K4VZS, WE4AM. Now, if I understood you right, you said you're on a Johnson kilowatt. That is very, very exciting. It sounds awesome. Congratulations. Accomplishment to find one and get it working and sounding right. Congratulations. We're proud of that. That's awesome. We appreciate you being there. We appreciate you sharing that transmission with us from a Johnson kilowatt. So I'm going to see if there's anybody else like to check WE4AM PubNet. Please come here and call us on that. You're about to check into the Eagle PubNet.
This is Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform, Mike, K4H1. Evening, everybody.
K4HUM, I have you down. Thank you, Lenny. Anybody else got to check into the Eagle PubNet? Please tell me your call sign.
WA4II.
Yes, he was still talking. Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Sierra Yankee.
Call sign, I know it's good. WA4, I found it. Alright, I'm going to go back up to K4HUM. Lenny, please come to your comment. This is WE4AM.
Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Sierra Yankee.
Got you down, Billy. I'll come back to you in 2 minutes.
Hey, Billy, it's on the group. We got a buzz in here. Anyway, thanks everybody for letting me in. I'll leave it short. It's all good here. Weather's been wonderful, and signals are finally getting together here. That big orange guy is spinning up at us, and we'll get it together. I'll look forward to tomorrow night. K4HUM. Back to you, WE4AM.
K4HUM, this is WE4AM. Yeah, and I don't want to get in trouble here, guys. I don't know if we want to move back 30 minutes or something. We can talk about it. Y'all think about it. Y'all let us know. 30 minutes might make a difference. I don't know, because I agree the conditions have gotten a lot better in the last 30 minutes or so. But Lenny, we appreciate you being there, and I'm glad everything's going good for you. I'm going to break Mr. Lenny. I'm going to pick up Greg, WA4II. Please come with your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
WE4AM and the net, this is WA4II. Well, it's been a good day today here. It's presently about 84 degrees on the front porch, and I've been shuffling equipment from here to there, and from shop to storage building, and all things that you have to do when you got so much to do. But the grass has not grown much since I cut it last few days. I guess the heat and all has kind of hampered the growth of it a little bit. Good to hear everybody on, and I don't have anything worthy of adding, I don't guess. So again, thanks
WE4AM, this is WA4II. Back to net.
WA4II, this is WE4AM. Well, Greg, you sound awesome. You sound great. But I'm glad everything's going good. I'm glad you had a good day today. And yeah, the weather's nice here too. I'm not too far from you, and yeah, I can't complain. But yeah, I have seen the benefits of it being a little bit dry. It's helped not having to cut the grass quite as much, so that's been good. So I'm gonna break with Greg, and I'm gonna go to Billy, KO4SSY. Mr. Billy, please come to your comments, sir. This is WE4AM.
WE4AM and the net. This is Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra Sierra Yankee. I guess you can just call me the mouth of Murphy. If Kevin is the voice of Villarica, I'll just be a mouth. Well, good evening to you from the shack out back of my office in town on the TCB, modified by Bill Decker previously, and then Robert VMC sent me the audio chain or the processing that's going into it now as far as the audio part of it. So, and I installed that. So anyway, we're sitting here receiving on the Hamlin HQ110, and of course wire cut 43885 here at the office also too. So thank you, Charlie, for picking me up. Band's been kind of crazy up and down. So back over to you. W4GC. Well, wait a minute. WE4AM. I'll get it right. I'm on the wrong night. So same group, just different night. Back over to you, Charlie. Thank you for picking me up. KO4SSY.
KO4SSY, this is WE4AM. Well, Billy, I don't have enough guts to call you any names. I've seen you before at Houndfest. I don't want to get on your bad side, so I'll let somebody else call you that. It's not going to be me. I'm not brave enough for that. Well, sure enough, Billy, we appreciate you being there. You sound awesome as always. I'm jealous of your talent in getting some of those old rigs going, and you sound awesome as usual. Thanks for that. I was going to tell you, I got a new puppy, a German short-hair pointer puppy that I'm training her a little bit now, and hope to send her to school in the fall. And so I know you're in the too, so I was just going to share that with you. Is there anybody else like to check in? This is the Alpha and Omega call again, and if you'd like to check in the Eagle Club Net, please come now with your call sign.
Just one more quick thing, Charlie. Someone picked mine up. She got loose and went hunting, and somebody stole her, so don't have her anymore. 73.
I hate that. Yeah, I'm gonna get Wilson microchipped if she ends up being a good. I think she's gonna be a good dog, but if she ends up being sure enough, I'm gonna put a microchip in her. Maybe I got a shot at getting her back if somebody gets her. But yeah, I hate that. Those people, that bad karma is going to come back on one day.
Well, she's chipped, but so far it ain't got me nothing. She's been gone about 3 months probably. So, anyways, thank you once again. 73s, everybody. I'm going to shut this thing down, head to the house. Catch y'all all later. That's KO4SSY.
Well, guys, I'm going to end the net, and I sure do appreciate it. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. We ended up with about 20, 25 people on the net. We had to end up having a good list, and we'll talk to see what y'all think about maybe moving it back 30 minutes, see if y'all think that's a good idea or not. I'm okay either way. But guys, join us for the W4AMI and the W4GCM Club Net held each Tuesday and Thursday evenings, respectively at 6 p.m. Central Time on 3885, as well as the Warren County Memorial Net at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as presented by the Florida AM Group on Sunday morning. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who participated tonight. This is the WE4AM Club Net, now clear, and return to the frequency back to regular AM use. 73, this is Charlie, KN4CUE.
Charlie, you did a good job in 4SYV. Good evening.